Has CM Punk been removed by All Elite Wrestling? And we have the latest on an upcoming AEW departure. But first, let's get to the quickfire headlines, as the absent CM Punk would resurface on social media last night with him posting a photograph of his dog Larry. The picture would show that Larry is missing some of his front teeth, with this appearing to confirm a recent Wrestling Inc. report that revealed that the dog had to get some teeth removed following the AEW All Out backstage incident. Punk's camp claimed that as the Elite entered his locker room, Larry's teeth were knocked loose by the door, leading to a heated response from Punk, with the dog later requiring veterinary treatment. Matt Hardy would speak with Inside the Ropes this week, where he would discuss the possibility of teaming with his brother Jeff again as the Hardy Boys. Whilst Jeff is currently out of action due to the ongoing legal issues following his recent DUI arrest, Matt hopes that they can be reunited in AEW once again, with him saying, "Yes, I would like to go out as the Hardy Boys. That's how we came in, and I think we'd like to go out on that note, and we'd like to do everything we can in AEW together. It was really interesting for me, once again, very frustrating. Starting in COVID was very frustrating. Once Jeff and I started to get our feet under as the Hardy Boys, things happened, which was very frustrating." Kevin Owens has appeared on the After the Bell podcast with Corey Graves this week, where he would reveal that following the news that Shinsuke Nakamura is heading to Pro Wrestling Noah for a match with Great Muta, he himself hopes to make appearances outside of WWE while still under contract, and he would say, "I'm very deeply rooted in the independent scene. I still have so many friends there. There are a few wrestling companies, independent companies, that I still hold very near and dear to my heart that I'd love to maybe one day show back up on, just for fun, whether it's a promo or maybe it's a match." Last night's episode of Impact Wrestling would see Mickie James continue her last rodeo that will see her retire from the company following her next loss. Her latest victory would come at the expense of Deonna Purrazzo, with James now heading for her biggest match of the final run. It's now been announced that she will fight for the Impact Knockouts Championship on January 13th at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view in a career versus title match against now champion Jordynne Grace. And speaking of Impact Wrestling, it appears that one of their wrestlers is set to leave the company, with PW Insider revealing that former world champion Eric Young is WWE bound. The news follows last night's episode that saw Young's Impact run come to an end in brutal fashion, with a vignette airing that saw Cody Deaner literally stab Young to death. The pre-taped video is said to have been filmed in secret in Nashville, with Deaner now replacing Eric as the leader of the Violent by Design faction. Cody Rhodes has been absent from WWE television since June, having suffered from a torn right pectoral tendon. Now 6 months into his expected 9-month recovery period, the Wrestling Observer newsletter has revealed that Rhodes is edging closer to full health, with it noting, "Cody Rhodes' recovery is going well. He's been working heavily with top-level trainers to put on size and strength and hit 240 pounds legit, which may be the thickest he's been in his life. He's back to normal when it comes to his ability to train and lift. No word when he'll return, given it makes sense for it to be a surprise." Next, we have even more news from the Wrestling Observer newsletter, as it's been revealed that the New Japan Pro Wrestling contract of Kota Ibushi is coming to an end, with his deal set to expire next month in January. And the report notes, Kota Ibushi has been seen in light training in the ring of late, and thus far the shoulder has held up well, so that's a good sign. His New Japan contract expires at the end of January, and he made a tweet hinting at that. There was a lot of bad feelings over the past year, but nothing is definite regarding staying or leaving at that point, past he brought it up in a cryptic way about being a free agent in 2 months. And next, has CM Punk been removed by All Elite Wrestling? The original cover for the upcoming AEW Fight Forever video game originally had the former world champion CM Punk front and center, with the straight-edge superstar being the focal point of all marketing for the release. However, following recent events in AEW, Punk was removed from the cover and advertisements for the game, leading to fans wondering if he's been taken out of the in-game roster entirely. The report notes that AEW has confirmed to the publication that CM Punk has not been removed from the upcoming Fight Forever game, with there being no change to the announced roster at this moment in time. After reaching out for clarification, AEW representatives told Sportskeeda that if anyone already shown to be part of the game needed to be removed, an announcement would be made to the fans confirming this. A post concerning the game has also emerged on Reddit this week, which shows off the marketing sleeves that have been sent out, which do show the old CM Punk cover. However, it's been said that the cover art shown was used as a placeholder for a long time, and that the most recently released cover cover without Punk is the one expected to be used going forward. As for the age rating, it has been confirmed by Will Washington of Fightful that the game will be T for teen in the United States. Regarding CM Punk's current status in All Elite Wrestling as a whole, the Wrestling Observer has confirmed that whilst he is still under contract with the company, it was noted that Punk is still keen to move on, although buyout talks are being held up by AEW. And the Observer notes, Punk, as of the weekend, was still under contract to AEW and being paid, and those close to him say the holdup on him being released is all on the AEW side, as he is ready and willing to move to his next project. The report follows the firm's Stokely Hathaway saying that Punk was no longer with the company, although it seems that he may have misspoke. Next up, we have the latest on an upcoming AEW departure. In last night's video, we discussed reports from both Fightful and PW Insider that notes that people in both companies expect William Regal to leave his current employer AEW this month, with him set to return to his backstage role in WWE. The news follows an angle this past Wednesday on Dynamite that saw MJF turn on Regal, who did help him win the AEW World title last weekend at Full Gear, with the Brit ending up being stretchered out of the arena thanks to a shot with his own brass knucks. Today, more news on the situation has emerged via the Wrestling Observer newsletter, which addressed recent reports of Regal being under a 3-year contract. Whilst there are contradictory feelings in both the WWE and AEW camps, the bottom line is that Regal is expected to leave, with the reason for how this is allowed still not 100%. And the Observer notes, it was said when Regal signed that he had a 3-year deal. There have been a number of different stories, but the one said by someone involved in the deal is that it was actually a short-term deal that is about to expire, and he is expected to be returning to WWE. Multiple WWE sources said Regal had an out clause in his contract. Regal returning to WWE is basically a given at this point, whether it was a short-term deal or Tony Khan let him out of his deal out of respect for him. There are many other versions going around wrestling as to what happened, but the short-term deal is the primary source story. Regarding the clause talk, it's been said by Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer that there is some belief that Regal had a clause in his AEW deal that allowed him to return to WWE if Triple H took power, which of course happened after Vince McMahon retired. Again, this hasn't been confirmed, with there being several theories on how the move has been allowed to happen, but all sources do note that Regal is WWE bound. The Observer would also note that there are plans for a final piece of the MJF William Regal on-screen drama that may explain the situation further, but it was stressed that Regal is done with AEW and is heading to WWE. With that said, there does appear to be some people backstage in AEW questioning the recent booking of Regal, who has been front and center of the world title picture as of late, this despite Tony Khan knowing he was set to leave the company. And the Observer adds, I can't understand putting so much heel steam to the point of being the point man in stealing the title on Regal, when it was known by the key people by this point he was gone in a few weeks. I mean, story or not, the guy was leaving. A lot of talent has questioned that in the same way now that everyone knows he's leaving. Whatever the case, it appears that his lordship is WWE bound, with Triple H reuniting with his NXT right-hand man, although it remains to be seen if he'll resume duties on the Black and Gold brand or if he will aid Hunter in his new main roster responsibilities.